Izzy has 4 cat beds, and she refuses to sit in any of them because she's an arsehole. And she was sitting on this jumper yesterday, so I went and got the cat bed and put the jumper in that, and now she's sitting on it. Because she doesn't know that it's a cat bed. No. But I got you on camera doing it. Ha 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 ha. Also, I just like the fact that I am sat like here on like working, and this is where she chose to sit. She loves me. Do you love me? Yes. A good baby.
Hello, welcome to an angle that really accentuates this. I'll just show how much mess my room is. Let's just stay down here. We're going outside today. It's payday. I need to pick up some things from town. I also want to buy stuff to make cheesecakes. I've been seeing these like cheesecakes in an Easter egg, and I'm thinking if I get little small ones I can make bite-size Easter egg cheesecakes, and that sounds really fun and easy, so I'm gonna do that. That's pretty much it. Let's go.
Okay, so I have decided today is going to be an extra lazy day, which is saying something for me, or at least so far it's been, but I do intend to be productive soon, I promise. But I think because today I felt the energy to be like, yeah, let's do all this, and the fact I'm not doing it has made me feel like I'm being extra lazy, even though I'm doing absolutely nothing different to usual. So, sort of in a weird place for that. I was got a really dodgy thought today. Not ill or anything, just very there. So, yeah, going to try and keep it short and sweet just to save you dealing with all the croaky noises. But just thought I'd do one of my quick highlights of the week. So I've just sort of spent the morning doing emails and all that fun admin stuff while listening to podcasts. I also want to say that I appreciate to shout out on Ben's one after mentioning my fun stories from shows going wrong. As I was listening to it, though, I realised there was definitely better stories I could have said. One of which isn't really theatre as such, but it is a performance story. From when I was doing, seeing a drag gig, when I was doing Liverpool Pride 2019. Main stage, front of thousands, all was going great, until I started the number. Long story short, it was pouring down all day, so I knew that was going to be a bad sign. Especially for an outside event, plus being in drag, that was just sort of 3 things that just don't go well together. Doing the number, blah blah blah. Domino effect of things going wrong, as I like to say, because for the first, it's a 3-minute number, first 10-15 seconds, all was fine. And then it was just loads of reveals and stunts and like really big fancy, like if it went well, it would have been an absolutely incredible number that I would have been proud, I would have shown everyone. So it was, yeah, that was what happened. Basically, the first reveal went wrong. Because I was wearing this big cloak. I went to take the cloak off, took that off wrong. So I took the hood off, as I was supposed to. That was fine. Realised I didn't pin, because I was doing a wig reveal as well. Realised I didn't pin the wig down, so that sort of immediately slid from there to about there, which was great. Thankfully, I did have another wig on underneath, though. Just, yeah. And then the part where sort of the domino effect really started was after that. I was supposed to take the bulk of it off. It was all velcroed up the back, so I take the belt off, pull it off, and we're good to go. In the moment, I completely forgot what I was supposed to do. So, obviously supposed to take the belt off first. Didn't do that. Decided to try and take the cloak off first, which is physically impossible because belt. So I took it off, and then it was just sort of stuck on my waist. And I was like, cool. This is going to this is about to go south really quick. It's sort of like, when they say in that moment you knew he had fucked up. That is the best way I can think to describe that situation. Yep, so I carried on the number and just sort of slid the rest off down, but then I had a skirt reveal, because I had a leotard and a skirt on. Then I was supposed to take the skirt off later on in the number, but as I brought that down, I thought the skirt came with it. Turns out in the moment, watching the video back, turns out the skirt was fine. Then I just decided to pull it straight back down with it. So, and it was just one thing after another, and the whole thing just went wrong really. Video on my YouTube, if anyone wants to go check that out. Link in the description, because I think Anna normally links my YouTube channel there. If not, it's worth a plug. But yeah, so all went wrong, blah blah blah, and then insult to injury, quite literally. As I was leaving the stage, incredibly defeated, I was like, God damn it, this is supposed to be such a great moment for me, and it just went terribly. Leaving the stage, really beating myself up, and it was literally went to slow motion. I just remember taking, I think there was 5 metal steps, I think. Stepped down the first one, that was fine. Stepped down the second one, that was fine. Stepped on the third one, and then my heel just catches the cloak that I'm dragging with me, because I was too beat up to sort of do it all properly. So just sort of carrying that, my heel caught it, and I thought, I could stop this, but I just don't care. And just down all the stairs and into a puddle, which was fun and just a perfect summary of how it went. I was literally just sat there like, great. So that was a fun experience. And all the people around me were very quick to be like, "Yo, you okay?" Blah blah blah, like help me up, which was really great, and I appreciated that. But I was just leave me. Yeah, not one of my proudest moments, not gonna lie. But one of the worst parts about that for me is I remember before going on, there was some other people on like a little bit before us, and I'm standing outside watching them, and I distinctly remember someone falling down those exact same stairs earlier on. I thought, I remember thinking, okay, so the stairs are wet, be careful. Evidently I wasn't careful, so fun. But anyway, that was a massive tangent, because that wasn't remotely what I was intending to talk about in this video. And what I was planning to talk about is something else I wanted to plug, which isn't mine at all, but I wanted to plug it anyway, because I feel like the filmy people in this would quite enjoy it if they don't already. But one of my favourite YouTube channels that I've watched for quite a few years now, called Deadbeat, which just basically every Friday, they normally do a break at the start of the year, which I think they're just about ending. I'm not sure. But normally every Friday, just do a kill count, which horror films, counting the kills. It's a lot more fun than you would think. And yeah, so I'm currently about to watch that, which is, I don't know if you can see that, I'm just going to hope you can, because my phone doesn't let me turn things around. But yeah, and today's episode is Tammy and the T-Rex, which I believe is about, it's a bad film. They've acknowledged it's a bad film, and that's why they're doing it. But I believe it's about two teenage kids, like coupled up or something, and the boy ends up, because obviously film for the 90s, it's a straight couple, of course it is, and then the boy has his brain taken out and put into an animatronic T-Rex. I didn't know this film existed. I do know I desperately want to see it, because it sounds terrible, and I'm very excited to watch this kill count now. So yeah, so if anyone's interested in horror films, or just films in general really, I would definitely recommend checking them out. They do only ever cover horror stuff, or like things with death in, I guess. But the behind the scenes stuff they do is very in-depth and very informative, which is quite nice. Because I love seeing like any sort of production thing, I love seeing all the behind the scenes stuff, so that's always fun to see, like how this one makeup artist has also done these other films and was actually an extra in this part, and just sort of seeing how it all connects, and like they really know their stuff. Like I have thought about doing stuff before, and then I see what they do, and I'm like, yeah, no, I couldn't match this, like no. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to spend my next 20 minutes doing. Then I am actually already dressed, because like I said, I was going to be productive, but I thought, let's just get wrapped up while I'm doing stuff, just for the sake of warmth. Then I got distracted, and now I'm here, and it's 2:00. So I'm going to watch this, go out, so I've got a little bit of shopping I need to do, just for a few essentials. Then just work and drag stuff, really. But yeah, So I will see you at some point later today with something a bit more interesting than me filming in the same position I film in every single day. So, see you later.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. Or good afternoon, actually, now. It is about lunchtime, so I'm taking a break. Day's going very quick again. I fell asleep last night at about 9 o'clock, and then didn't wake up this morning until 8 o'clock. Like, what a sleep. I still feel a little bit, I don't feel tired. My eyes feel tired. I think I need to wash my face again. But it was obviously needed, and I've been complaining the past few days, as you know, about not getting enough sleep and just not being able to sleep. I think with the parents' evening yesterday, it just drove me off. I was completely out, which is great. So I feel quite refreshed today. So I've done a couple of live lessons. I've done some planning. I've done some paperwork because on top of teaching drama to students, I'm also in charge of the subject training for all the trainee drama teachers who go through the training centre that is attached to our school. I'm in charge of the drama subject training. So they're about to get sort of an Ofsted inspection, and they need sort of a rationale for my training programme that I've created. So I've been writing up that, which is fine and pretty much done now. I'm trying to edit a film that the Year 10s have made. They all made little monologues or duologues during the first term, so January, not first term since after Christmas, so January onwards in lockdown. They created a short monologue or duologue about life in lockdown, and then I'm editing it together into a short film. Although I say it's a short film, it's currently an hour and a half, so not as short as originally planned, but it's going to be cool. So I've been trying to get that done. So it's been a productive morning. Obviously just trying to get my head around ready for the next couple of weeks, what with next week still being online and then going back. I'm going in to get my first of my 3 in-school tests, COVID testing, done on Friday, so a week today, in the morning. So that'll be interesting to go back to school. I wonder if I can remember how to drive. And then obviously we're back to it. 2 more tests sort of within school, and then we get home or another test, or is it 2 tests for us and 3 for the students? Can't remember. And then we get home tests that we do every Sunday and Wednesday evening. So that'll be exciting. Shove that up my nose. But it provides that level of safety, doesn't it? So yeah. So I'm going to grab some lunch now. I've got a live lesson this afternoon, but I actually feel quite okay with how my to-do list has gone and is going. For a change. So, yeah. I'm going to get some lunch.
I have received a Hocus Pocus 5D diamond painting thingy. It looks interesting. I am curious how it will turn out. But note that it is smaller than the keyboard and came in that massive fuck-off box. Seriously now? Seriously.
I've made it home. I bought lunch. I've got everything I needed, plus some extras. Because I kind of wanted to make it worth the trip. This eyeliner is great, but these eyebrows are shocking. It's not worse. So yeah, I'm going to wait for my duvet to finish washing so I can hang that up so it can start drying. There's no way it's going to be ready for tonight. But it's pretty warm currently. And I've got my heater on in the bedroom so that I can dry the duvet. So I won't need it this evening, so that's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for that to finish and eat. Wait do that, and then start making the cheesecakes. I found like the little like egg hunt eggs, so I can make loads of little ones, which is good because it's my other cousin's birthday tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop a card round, and I might take a couple round for them as well, which would be cute. But yeah.
So, it's like 2:30, I think. I ain't got contacts or anything in, so I can't actually see right now. And I'm just really tired. I am so ready for bed today, and I have an alarm set for tomorrow, which I'm going to turn off and let myself sleep in, because sometimes you should be allowed to sleep in. But I was thinking about getting up for work and stuff, and I thought that because I was in quite a bad sleeping pattern, that I'd find it really difficult to get up every morning for work. But I think the reason I was sleeping in so much was because I had nothing to do. So there was no point really being out of bed. So yeah, I just spent most of my time sleeping and napping because then I wasn't bored. But then getting up, I've just been fine with it. I mean, this morning, I don't know what it is, but I genuinely, I feel like I hadn't slept in weeks, and I'm so ready to just curl up with a book tonight and then go to bed. I haven't really been filming that much in the evenings because I'm just too tired to like talk and stuff. And that's because I can't shut my brain off. I'd literally been working till about 9:30, which is ridiculous. I haven't been working solidly through that time, but I don't know, it's really difficult working from home and stopping myself from, you know, continuing to do what I'm doing. Saturday tomorrow though, so I can sleep. Fun times. The cat's still in a cat bed, by the way. I tricked her.
Woo! Wow, that one was really easy. Yeah, I'll do. I feel like one of those Lindor chocolatiers, except with no talent or accent. Come on. Have 2 nice halves, so I don't have to do another of these. Oh. Look at that. Perfect. I need one more half. Let's do this. Oh, hi. And we have some beautiful halved eggs. I'm going for about 18. I don't really know. There's not. It didn't say how big the Easter egg was that they used. So I've got those and I've got these. These are what are going to go into the actual cheesecake bit to make it chocolatey. And these are what the cheesecake is going to go in. So those are in the cheesecake in those. Lovely. I'm going to put these in the fridge just so they stay hard and ready to use. Ah, that one's not very good. I'm going to make another one. I've got one more free egg, so I'm going to have to do a tremendous job. I'll hold on to it just in case. And yeah, then we're going to make biscuity base. Welcome to my favourite part of making cheesecake.
this recipe is all kind of batshit, so I didn't think there was going to be enough biscuits, so I made extra biscuits, and then I worked out the ratio of the butter, and it turns out the butter for this recipe is way off, so a lot more butter than I thought. Also, I've ended up with extra biscuits, so I guess we're making 3 extra cheesecakes. The recipe's a bit weird, because it just says an Easter egg, so it's based on this one big Easter egg, but it doesn't say what size. So I don't know how much I'm going to make. Hopefully enough to fill all of these. Obviously the eggs have priority, and then whatever these become. Yeah. Welcome to Stevie isn't 100% on how to melt chocolate without a microwave, so getting inventive. Let's go, Mum. There they are. There's, oh, can you see in there? Yeah. Massive, mildly overflowing spares. But like, oh, very good.
Okay, so filming from a slightly different angle to usual now. So did all my shopping, great, cool. Got back and decided now is as good a time as any for me to try and get back into some form of somewhat athletic shape. So I can potentially be ready to start doing live drag gigs again. Yeah, because I'm very aware if I was to attempt a cartwheel, I mean, I know I'm still way off, but I'm very out of practice. Yeah, so I'm very out of practice. I need to start getting into the building my body back up to do cartwheels, death drops, all that fun stuff. So I thought I would start with a nice fun thing that I can guarantee I'm not going to be able to do. Which is just sort of a way to do flexibility and whatever. So, I mean, to be fair, I haven't done any sort of warm-up either, which doesn't put me in a good start, but I thought this would be a good way to show the starting point. And then, hopefully, I mean, you'll see, but hopefully it won't take too long to get back up to doing it properly. But yeah, I think this could be a good way to start off with and how to reflect on any sort of progress I made. Also, I'm using these videos to hold myself accountable, so if in 2 days I give up, Anna's put it on the internet for me, so she can shame me. So, yeah, so my goal is in a week to be able to do this properly, but my money is, okay, yeah, in a week. So let's see if I can still do it at all. Also, I've got my shoes on for grip because this carpet is very slippy, which doesn't help matters. And, oh wait, hang on, I can actually do it, sort of, mostly. Okay, so that was a lot better than expected. Massive head rush. Okay, we're good. Right, so that's the staple. There was a time I could just go straight up and down without any hassle and also get a lot higher than that, but... So that's the starting point. Better than I expected, so that is good. The next thing... Well, try and film it. Let's try filming it, go on. So the other thing I want to do, this is how I taught myself how to do cartwheels, which is very useful, especially with not having space actually to do it, or at least in my bedroom. Was very simple, starting with handstands to get myself to build up the strength and practice the momentum of getting my legs up. Also, I really shouldn't be out of breath from doing that. That's how out of shape I am. There we go. So there we go. So we're going to start with a handstand against that wall, which once again, that's why we've cleared all this space. We've got a bit of space to do it. I'm always concerned about falling on things, so I really wish this wasn't here because that will cause a lot of damage if I hit it. But I never have felt that, like, far. Worst case scenario I think I've ever experienced was I went up with too much momentum, my arms weren't ready, and just straight back down on top of myself. So, should be fine. If I fall that way, hopefully I've hit the mattress and not the bed frame. If I fall that way, call an ambulance. So, let's give this a go. Right, hang on. Let's check framing. Okay, so I don't think you'll be able to see my feet, but you'll be able to see the rest of it. I'm just going to do quick. Little strap. Oh, there's another thing. Let's see if I can still do this. This thing I used to be really good at. Yes! Can still do that, which I'm very happy with. I used to be able to hold it for ages, but we'll chalk that up as a win. Right, let's see if I can still do this, or if I'm about to kill myself on camera. 1. I actually can't remember how I did it. I think I just went for it. Also, RIP neighbours, because I think the kid might be asleep, and if I hit the floor, he's going to wake up. I think it's here. I don't actually know. 7. Ready for me? 3, 2, 1. Ah, no. There was a split second I really thought I would have it, and then I didn't have it. Also, I think I pulled a muscle there. I think I pulled a lot of muscles actually. Once again, I am very out of shape and I have not done any warm-ups that I normally would or should have. But I'm feeling lazy, so best begin. Also, this is video proof I have done some form of exercise this week, because Lord knows I haven't for the past year. Take 2. It's all I'm going to film, because otherwise it'll be like a 20-minute video of me trying to do this. So I'm going to do one more take, then I'm going to breathe for a bit because I'm really out of breath. And then I'll just practice in my own time. So enough of you staring at my ankles. Let's go for a take 2, and hopefully I won't die. Oh, so close. Okay, you know what? I said that was going to be the last one. I'm going for one more because that was so close, and I know I can do this. But this is also when I start hurting myself, is when I get really close and I know I just need that bit more momentum, and then I just whack it too far, and then that's when I just go. So hopefully that won't happen. 3rd time's the charm. Anna, if you're feeling energetic, feel free to whack in the drum roll here. And or an ambulance sound effect, because Lord knows I'm going to need one. 3, 2, 1. Well, I tried. I touched the wall that time, so that's good. But yeah, I'm still way off from being able to do that properly. At one point, if I'm feeling really energetic, I might even attempt putting that on its side and sort of shoving it into the hallway, so I've got all this room to do it, and I might like practice cartwheels and stuff. But this is sort of one of the things I'm concerned about living above people, because I'm very paranoid about making too much noise, and if I'm falling from doing cartwheels and stuff, that's going to make a lot of noise. Also, the fact I'm this out of breath from doing that really speaks volumes. Yeah, this is part of the reason I want to do this, because when I did that Zoom gig the other day, that was the most dancing I've done for ages, and all of that was waist up, so... So I need to start doing more exercise, drastically. I know I always have had breathing issues, quote unquote. So I know I had asthma when I was a kid, and that seems to sort of disappear, but I think it's starting to come back. I'm not sure how possible that is, but that seems to be the situation. Same as I think I was saying to Anna as well, but I've said to a few friends, I'm 90% sure I've got, I forgot what it's called. Deviated septum, that's the one. Because I know this nostril doesn't work as well as this one, so for example, it's going to do it now. Yeah. So it's not a blocked nose at all, but obviously it's not working properly. I'm not sure what's going on there. As well as just loads of other issues, so... It might just be a case of I'm very out of shape. It could be a case of it's medical issues, which there's nothing I can do about without medical attention. All I know is I really shouldn't be this out of breath. Yeah, this is really bad even for me, so I desperately need to start doing more exercise. But the weather's been quite nice today. I don't want to say it's warmer than it looks, because it's not warm at all, but when I went shopping, I just had my hoodie on and my hat, and by the time I got back, felt like I was going to die because of how hot it was. That could be partly because of the mask though. So yeah, so this weekend and next week I might start venturing out and doing walks, weather depending. I mean, there's literally no reason why I can't go now, but I'm not gonna. What's time? I was looking for my phone's there. So yes, I've got no idea what the time is. I think it's about 3-4ish, so I'm going to not go now with the excuse of I want to spend a good couple of hours out and about, so if I was to leave, then I'll be dark by the time I came back. So I think tomorrow I'm going to pencil and leave in about 12-1ish, or just 12-1ish every day until it's good weather and I can go. That's the plan. So, yeah. that is next on my to-do list, I think, is try and get a bit more active and get a bit more in shape, because Lord knows I am not in shape at the minute. Okay, so that's it for me for now. I might have some more to film later today. For example, I need to clean wigs still, so I might do that later today. Also, that natural highlight. Oh, look at it. Not on the forehead. Don't look at that. Just look at the cheek. Yeah, so you might see me cleaning wigs later. Might not. I think I'm going to spend some more time trying to do wall handstands. So you might see me in a hospital later today. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it for my Friday on day God knows what, because I've realised we've all stopped counting. I think it's about 54-ish. 54, 55, give or take. Yeah, fun. Almost 2 months. Actually, yeah, almost 2 months. Next week is 2 months, I think. Wait, so the first is Monday. Yeah, Thursday. As of Thursday, it is 2 months in lockdown free. Fun. And I will be able to do a wall handstand by then. Not a normal handstand because my balance isn't good enough, but a wall handstand I will settle with. Okay, bye.
That was a really stupid idea, dude. This is the most masculine I've felt in a while. Take sticky stick. Stick onto big sticky. Put tiny thing in hole. Smush in. Make it sparkle. I barely worked today, to be honest with you. I kept taking breaks to go do this. And it's not because I have a problem, it's because literally things were so fucking slow at work that I didn't care. That one's upside down. That's fine. So you can nudge it. But I've already made some progress.
Right, it's been a busy day, as you can tell because I can't speak, but it is the weekend, so I'm very happy. I'm going to watch some programs, get some tea, and probably have a drink because it's been a crazy week, although it has gone so quick. So, good stuff.
So it is like 6:30 on my last day of being on this project, I think. I've still got to like keep an eye on my emails. And I went to say address and then stopped myself, but my mouth was already making the shape. So that was interesting. Yeah, so got to wrap up in a minute. Me and Mum are having a takeaway tonight. We're trying a new place, but it's got good reviews, so we're excited. Yeah, it's payday, but I didn't get paid, not yet. Because my boss's internet's down, which means you can't transfer wages, because obviously it's not secure on 3G. So I've got to wait for my wage, which I've got bills coming out like Monday, so good. Yeah, that's what's happening. I need to clean my room this weekend. I did watch WandaVision. I did it on my lunch break and it was a mistake because I was just sat there crying, and then I had to jump straight on a call and I was like, hello. Did work out. Yeah, that's my life at the minute. I'm gonna watch Drag Race tonight and then watch USA Drag Race tomorrow. Kizzy's still asleep in her cat bed next to me. I can't do it. My little friend is you. You are a little friend. Just got an email, so I should probably go answer that. I haven't done my free prints thing either, so I need to do that this weekend. Otherwise, I can only get one lot. But I can order them like one after another. But I need to edit all the pictures first and pick them. And since I did that, we've had 2 more babies added to the family. I also might get more pictures of my cats because they're my children, whereas everyone up there is like my nieces and nephews and my brothers and sisters and stuff. So, what is that? There's like a thing on my. What was that? You can tell that I haven't been out in a while because I'm feeling chatty. Yeah. I'm gonna go finish up at work.
I ate the cheesecake and I did not even consider filming that, but it was gorgeous. It was really nice. When I was making it, I decided not to completely crush all the biscuits because I left some like bigger bits in there because like some of it was dust. But I made a decision to leave some of the bigger bits in there. I think that was a good idea because it left some texture in there, which was good. Very nice, very sweet. 2 is like the maximum that you can have at once, which is good because I've got to take 4 round to my cousin tomorrow, which means there's only 8 left for the household. So, watch WandaVision. Fantastic episode. I'm really enjoying it. I've been reading some of the comics, so I'm getting really excited about things that are happening. And then we watched the Drag Race UK Queens on Lockdown special, which is really good. I've started learning a language again. I always try to learn a language, I don't get very far. But in the past I've picked really difficult languages or languages I'm a bit self-conscious about. Like I was learning Portuguese at one point, but one of my housemates is Portuguese, so I felt very judged on my ability, so I wouldn't say it out loud. So instead I'm learning Spanish, which is just as big a slap to the face, because picking Spanish over Portuguese, but it's going well. And today I learned that that's in like my house, is me in Spanish, which, with part of my heritage being from the north, it makes me very happy that mi taxi and mi casa. But now the problem is that I want to learn the pronunciation and get a good accent with it, because when I was learning French in school, one of the best parts of my French was my French accent. It sounded good. It was easily understandable because I knew how to accent it. So I want to improve that, but I just know that I'm going to be like, hola, yo soy Stevie. ¿Dónde mi taxi? You know? So. Oh, that was bad. No. ¿Dónde está mi taxi? There you go. Where's my taxi? My housemates have a quiz with some friends tonight. I'm going to be present because I don't really fully know the friends, but I like quizzes, so I'll be there. I'll be there. And yeah, got a lot of posts turning up tomorrow. Very excited. I ordered new duvet covers, and various other things. It's weird. I get excited for post, but I know when it gets here, it's all kind of like slightly boring things. Like, it's a new duvet cover and mattress protector, 2 new phone charger cables because I wanted longer ones, and also like a charging stand, so I can put my headphones on the bottom part and that will charge them just by like contact, and then I can put the phone on top and that will charge my contact, and also I can then position it so I can watch like YouTube when I'm in bed, which is great. And some like cable clips that you can attach to the wall to keep these new cables tidy, and some screen protectors. So all like quite boring things, but like ease of life things. So that'll be nice to get those installed. I've got some new earrings turning up. I bought 3 new dangly earrings and 3 new tragus earrings, which I'm really excited about, because I haven't had my tragus in for a year now, but I checked the other night and it is open still, so I can get my tragus piercing back, which is really exciting, because I miss my eyebrow piercing. And actually, where I've drawn them today, actually no, they would be quite bad, because that's the bottom of it. So I think the top is like right there, which means they would be in my eyebrow, which doesn't quite work. But yeah. Anyway, that's me. See, like, I don't wear makeup, and I'll send Anna like 50 seconds of footage every 2 days. I put on makeup, and I take up 20 minutes of the vlog. Delusion and narcissism will work. I've got to put makeup on again tomorrow, so be excited for a 50-minute vlog.
Okay, I'm watching Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. See if you can spot the issue with the subtitles based on what he says. I don't think they're quite right.
It's bad enough that you're defending the filibuster, let alone doing it to defend the legacy of Robert C. Byrd, a man who literally used it to try and block the original Voting Rights Act in 1964.